some potassium.
And I have your number. I'm going to call you up after I beat you down and remind you of this beatdown I just gave you.
Hey, maybe not. Maybe Miiself has what it takes.
Do you think so?
I mean, PK Thunder can destroy Diddy Kong off stage.
Yeah, but Diddy Kong can destroy Ness off stage.
Kappa.
He's got a real good...
I mean, definitely.
Like, honestly, people are going to be like, oh my god, why is he just saying it for this reason? But no, Diddy Kong has a real good spike, and when Ness is off stage and Ness lost that double jump,
and just
that's
like,
a
back air
dead
fair.
Ness.
You can just like, at some... He has to go through big A fire. You can just drop, hit him, and then he's way too far away for him to recover, then that's it.
Or if he wants to style on him, throw that banana. Steal that PK Thunder with the bananas. Like throw it at the ball hit. Don't do that, Bang. Don't do that. I'm just kidding, man. Like,
I mean, if you do,
I
might give you a Jiffy
I will pop off, man.
I might give you a Jiffy cut.
If he does that, I'm gonna pop off real bad. Like I'm sorry, stream. If that happens, your earbuds, your ears, just in general,
so keep it in mind.
Yeah,
keep it in mind. Okay, so
let's do this.
Best of 5.
Best of 5. Losers Finals for Glory Fridays, the September 16th edition here at GameWorks Denver. Commentators, Guillermo, a.k.a. Plastic Mac, a.k.a. Greninja, a.k.a. also Sheik now.
I guess so. And Alan, how do you say your last name?
Heimbegner.
Alan, a.k.a. Generic Rhyme, a.k.a. Robin, a.k.a. sometimes I feel like playing Cloud, so I play Cloud.
Because Cloud is fun, and he's also real easy to pick up. That's Cloud, man.
Cloud's
so here we
fun.
go. They are getting right into this match. Game 1, Lilat Cruz.
All right,
this
so
is
we just
interesting. This tournament is the only tournament I've ever seen Lilat actually be used as a starter.
Yeah, we saw that as well with I don't think did X and this is trying to get a
Fry
right there. Yep. We saw Bang going here against X a bunch of times.
X took Bang here.
Twice?
Yes.
True. But I mean, I guess he has practice. Like he's used to this stage by now. And Miiself is warmed up. Bang has been waiting. Miiself has just
But he hasn't been waiting long.
True. Those games were quick.
I like this stage a lot more for Diddy Kong. Because I know we went into this in the other match against X, though, how Diddy Kong's bananas can sometimes get messed up by the tilt. Ness's PK Fire, which is like his main tool right here, it's basically out of the equation. Or it's either out of the equation or it becomes Lucas's, depending on how it's tilted.
A really bad version of Lucas's.
And also, with the stage tilting like this, Bang's recovery, Diddy Kong's recovery is a lot more versatile in the angles they can actually come at than Ness's. Ness kind of has to commit to one single angle and just kind of come in like that. So Bang can actually abuse that off the stage, especially when it's tilting. And just
you see how that almost worked?
That almost worked. And I think he's doing it like that just to kind of bait out those kind of reactions from Bang. That way he can like just turn and grab it. Because if you see that PK flash right in front of you, what's your instinct? To stay away from it, right?
Like air dodge and fall through, or just
exactly. Or just
you're over there, I'm over
ledge.
here, and that's cool. You can just stay over there.
Then interesting recovery from Bang, just kind of barreling through. Oh my god, I'm making so many unintentional puns. But yeah, gets back to reverse trouble.
Yeah, I mean he is committed to the up smash. Because I feel like he might be he was a little too desperate there to fish for the kill, and it's like Ness is the king of fishing for kills.
Exactly, and Bang needs to not approach Miiself so recklessly when they're both at high percentage like that, because that's what Ness wants. Ness wants you to overcommit. Ness wants you to make one mistake. That way he can just give you, the old you can't see me stream, but I'm miming the back throw.
And actually, I feel like we saw Lilat's tilting benefiting Bang right there. So you just make that up smash, like ensure that it connects. Because he just tilted and Bang goes just a little higher than usual.
Speaking of those up smashes on this stage too, those shorter platforms there will allow Bang to probably hit through them. I believe Diddy Kong's up smash does go through those. So if Miiself lands incorrectly at high percentage here,
the last fizz will definitely go through. I don't know if all of them will. But that last punch upwards has a lot of range. I've seen a lot of people just be like, I'm out of the range, and then just boom.
There we go. So we see Bang here still just racking up damage, going for the safer options. I think after that early kill, that kind of sobered him up a little bit. He's playing a lot more defensive than he was before, which is actually really great to see.
I feel like that's what you have to do as Diddy Kong against
Bang not falling for it again, though.
I mean, Bang is smart enough. He is smart when it comes to Smash. Okay.
I was messing around before.
I know.
What's up?
But yeah, we see Bang in a solid lead, but again, back throw at 90 can very easily kill with different range.
Oh, absolutely. So what we need to see here is, I love seeing this from Bang. Bully Ness off stage, and then yeah, get him to land awkwardly like that, and just banana up smash.
I really like what he did there as well, just being like, you're cornered, I have banana, I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna move around in a spacing that's gonna be like, if I go in and you roll as I'm going out, that's it.
That's a banana.
And that was it?
Yeah, if you hit a button I don't like, that's a banana.
Mm-hmm. That's banana. And if you don't hit a button that I don't like,
That's a
you're
banana.
still cornered. Yeah, and corner leads to potassium.
Exactly. Potassium Joe over here, a.k.a. Bang. 1-0 over
Potassium
Miiself.
Joe?
Potassium Joe, that's his new name.
Okay, new tag. Potassium Joe #3 in Colorado. And actually, it's great lead. Just like
And he is coming out of the gate hot. Like I said before, Bang is coming out like a bat out of hell, determined to make it back to Grands, to 6-0x in Grands.
That'd be the dream, right?
But we know Miiself ain't gonna make that easy on him. He is gonna be making Bang's life a living hell right now. Gonna show him, hey, he ain't the man in the yellow hat. He's the man in the purple hat. Taking it to Curious George over here.
Ryan, that's a white hat. That's white.
No. That's the man in the yellow hat would be Ness in this case, and he's got a purple hat.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Curious George is the monkey. Okay. Anyway,
Moving
back
on.
to the match.
So we have Bang on the lead percent-wise, and on the corner again. Potassium Joe, let's go.
Let's go, Potassium Joe.
But
This game very even right now, but as we know, an even game at this percentage favors Ness more than it favors Diddy Kong.
kill option.
Kill. Oh. Okay, I stand corrected.
Just 3 frame. I guess 2 frame.
Just through. I mean, that hitbox lasts forever, so I mean, you're gonna hit one of the frames eventually.
Yeah, definitely.
Going for the down air. I think he actually hit it, but the nair also traded with it, so that kind of broke the distance. That way, Miiself could kind of just compose himself, get a little bit of distance, figure out what he's gonna do against Bang right now. That sounds like a solid option.
Yeah, I mean, more of those big, like, I wanna. Hello?
Bang making it. Diddy Kong's recovery so amazing, especially on a stage like this, where and then we see the taunt.
Oh my.
Because the blast zones are huge all around, including below, so he's got that time. And then Bang committing to a risky down air, eating an up air for his
I mean, if
trouble.
he got it, it was gonna be pretty cool.
Ness sending Diddy Kong to the same terminal ward that he's staying at.
All right. So now we have Bang in a really high lead, and just he's actually being so smart in terms of like how much space he's giving Miiself and for how long. He's like, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna back out. What do you do with this? Okay.
Yeah, and he's just walking. He's walking with the banana in hand, and that's exactly what I was talking about before. He does a PK Thunder on the edge. Doesn't have his double jump, just kind of out there in the middle of nowhere, and then you see
hands.
You see the axe handle,
hands.
the double hand. You see Diddy Kong come. Hold on, Dan, keep that camera on me. You see Diddy Kong coming down like waka, just taking him down.
And Potassium Joe will take into
And Potassium Joe, not knowing that's his new tag right now. Dan, can you please let him know his new tag is Potassium Joe? We gave you Potassium Joe, buddy.
He doesn't know, but that's where all of his power is coming from.
I've never seen that man eat a banana in his life.
True. That must change.
That man has never eaten a banana in his life. I call fraud.
He keeps chugging them.
He keeps throwing the peels, so obviously he's eating them.
I mean, what if he's throwing the food away?
There are starving kids in Africa, Bang, who would love those bananas that you're throwing away.
The potassium?
The Potassium Joe, how could you?
How dare you, Potassium Joe?
Gah. But here we go, game 3. Where do you think we're going to go now? Because it is going to be Miiself's counter pick.
So we saw Lilat, and then we saw Battlefield, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like Battlefield allowed Bang to extend his combo so much that we might want to be seeing something that's completely opposite from that.
You thinking an FD? Oh, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say Omega on it as soon as I said FD. And then
like,
we
wait,
see Miiself also counterpicking the music against Potassium
He did
Joe.
that against Gay as well.
Yes, because that is what Miiself does. When he loses a match, he counterpicks the music as well.
2-0 for Bang.
2-0 Potassium Joe.
Potassium Joe.
Potassium Joe, give him that 2-0.
Oh, God.
Here we go, Potassium Joe.
Okay, so game 3 in, I guess, Miiself's home. Wait, this is on it,
yes.
right?
So we see them fighting on top of the drugstore right now, which is going to be great because both these Diddy Kong's going to need a burn ward after this. There's a hospital in the background.
That's nice.
And then Ness is going to need some headache medicine after this because he's going to be using that noggin, trying to get these kills, which that drugstore comes in handy. Ibuprofen all day long. Guillermo, are you with me on this?
I do agree. And hey, this is a town. I don't think we got to see it in Earthbound, but there could be a zoo somewhere around here. Earthbound.
Are you saying he's going to try to capture the monkey and put him in the zoo?
If not, up there on that hill, that's a ranch.
Okay. Okay.
Costume Joe might be having to take some vacation.
So, all right. Sorry for the sidetrack, folks. We're getting back to the match.
My bad. Okay, so and we have actually is again super even. But
at mid percentages like this, even match is fairly even between these two.
Definitely.
In fact, I think at lower percentages it favors Diddy Kong more when they're even like
combos.
this. Exactly.
But what doesn't favor anybody is again being on the corner. I don't know how.
There we go. Giving him, just going for it, committing. Bang known for doing that though, so I'm not at all surprised. It was definitely the correct option.
He's so
NS.Miiself is at such a deficit right now that he needs to come back. I think that shook him a little bit because Potassium Joe going for it again. And again, he is not. This man has no chill.
He's dead.
He killed himself trying to swag on NS.Miiself that hard.
So that's one monkey going to the wrench.
I mean, Bang, you just saw what happened. You know what you did wrong in that. So I ain't gonna even say anything.
Hey, if it would have looked cool. I feel like Bang sometimes uses plays because of that factor.
Yeah, that's true. And Potassium Joe throwing more bananas.
I like that. Just like being like you're not gonna pick a thunder.
This is so smart. He's using his wall jumps to make sure that he gets back without needing to use his up B. That way he doesn't waste time, having to set up for it and then grabbing the ledge and then coming back up from it.
That takes so long.
It actually does. Like, it takes like, what, at least a second, which is
Yeah.
in any game a long time.
That's enough for
And just slowly walks up, punches the kid in the face. Potassium Joe with the quick 3-0. Listen to my flow. There you go. Now he's got to fight X in the snow. Yeah, I already ate all the fries, don't you know? Generic rhyme.
Okay, that was good. That was